Into the darkness, we are one. Into the darkness, we are...
Welcome, followers, to YouTube is SCS. YouTube, what's going on? SCS here. Once again, bring you an AAW review show. United we stand. Got it right? I actually got it on the first time. Yes, winning. I'll never do that again.
Please don't.
The show was outstanding, coming to you from Bourbon Street in Marionette Park. I am disappointed in one thing though, our fans, I can tell you guys to come out and you're still not there. You call yourselves wrestling fans, is where you need to be for wrestling right now. Best thing you can watch right now. Guaranteed, hands down, won't be disappointed. Do a great job. But anyway, getting into this awesome show. Starting off the very first match, we had Matt Fitchett, DJZ, Davey Vega going up against Zero Gravity and newcomer Tyler Thomas, who was in AAW Vanguard, I believe.
Yes.
Awesome way to open up a show. Didn't know anything about Tyler Thomas because I've only been to one Vanguard show. It was the first one. I don't think he was there for that one. If I do,
I think he was there actually.
I just don't recall it. But anyway, get a great match. You couldn't have started off a show any better than with these guys. I mean, Davey Vega is starting to improve more and more each and every show. I can see. I love Davey Vega's character right now. Kind of playing like the okay, I'm good, and then all of a sudden, okay, I'm healed. Okay, we're down with sickness right now. But Matt Fitchett, we all love. DJZ, good guy. Zero Gravity, we love. What to say about this? The match was outstanding. Everything was great. It was great. Fluent. Our word, fluent. Love using that word.
Yeah, exactly. Excellent match. Really entertaining. I like the fact that Vega and Fitchett are kind of being paired together now. They had matching tights on. I don't know if this is meaning a tag team.
Which I hope.
And yeah, exactly. You touched on, him being like a face/heel type thing, and Fitchett being the face. I hope they continue on with this team. I'm curious to see what they do with it. If you're not going to push them, or if you're, or just break them up right away. I'm hoping that's not it. I hope you guys have like a little bit of something in mind for them. I don't know if they're tag team title worthy yet, but with maybe a little bit of right direction, they can get there.
They definitely deserve a push as a tag team. They got great chemistry together. The way they work together with the whole, like we said, with the Vega, with the heel/face thing, flipping back and forth, and then towards the end of the match, Fisher would go up to shake. Somebody from Zero Gravity's hand, and then Davey Vega shook him off, and they were yelling at each other, and then they hugged at the end.
Yeah, good match, and
Vega, Fitchett, and DJZ went on to win.
Exactly.
Great way to start the show. I'm going to give this match a 3.5.
I'm gonna go full. I liked it. I was into it before.
I was into it too. It was good. We got rain coming down. The storm is brewing. There's a hurricane coming.
Is it
very good?
Is it 5?
But moving on, side, and then not so side. We had Money Matt Cage, whoop-de-doo, going up against the man, Shane Hollister.
Yeah, it was a really solid match. I really liked this match as well. Another good match right after a good match. Both in-ring work was great. I like Cage. I know you're not a fan. It is what it is.
I am a fan of his talent, but he's the best mimic wrestler. Everything he does, I've seen before time and time again. He doesn't bring anything innovative, anything extraordinary, but what he does, he's good at it. His character, I'm not big on. It's kind of like blah, to me at least.
Like I said, it was. I like him. I thought it was a really solid match, and finish.
Matt Cage are going to win, which we kind of expected. I did at least, unfortunately. But on a brighter note, Scarlett was there. Scarlett called me. You look good tonight.
Oh, I did want to touch that. I still like the direction what they're doing with the whole thing. I mean, it's something for Hollister to do to get his legs back.
Yep.
Not that he looks like he's lost at anything at all.
He's still on par.
Right, but instead of throwing him right back in the title picture, because Paige just won the title, and I don't expect him to lose her quickly. I mean, it's something for him to do, give some revenge eventually from Scarlett turning on him, and it, gives Cage and Tyson to do something to do and some matches to go against, and good writing. I'm all for it, and it's interesting, and it's keeping my interest. So good job AAW on that.
Good job on that. I'm going to give this match. I'll go 3.5 again.
I'll go right with you on that 3.5.
Dang it.
And we had next match. We had Lewis Linden, your new AAW Heritage Champion from the last show, come out to talk with some $1 million man wannabe. Yeah,
I don't know.
Something like
Ricola.
that. I think he might have something to do with Shimmer because he was talking about women's wrestling briefly. I'm not sure exactly. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but
I
he
thought
came
it was
out.
a waste.
Yeah, Linden came out, cut a little promo, and then Christian Faith and Iron Curtain came out, and I wish Christian Faith would come out by himself because Iron Curtain is terrible. Terrible. Yeah, and then they would come out and say like how Linden has no friends, and then
Ryan's buddy. Boom, boom. Colt Cabana.
boom, boom, I like it up the butt.
I didn't say that.
Ryan did.
That was for you, Ryan.
I got you, dog.
So that came out. Hey, I got a friend, and impromptu match, tag team. There you go. You want to talk about it? You want me to?
Colt Cabana, you have such great wrestling talent, but it gets wasted by this gimmicky, comedic, goofy Santina Marilla wannabe I Still Live in Punk shadow character.
You good?
Stop it. Be more serious. Focus on the wrestling, because that's what matters. This isn't WWE, it's in sports entertainment. This is AAW Pro Wrestling Redefined. So wrestle. I'm good.
I agree with most of it. I think you went a little too far for my taste. I like Colt Cabana. I've said that in the past. I think he's an awesome wrestler.
Yeah.
And tonight, his gimmick stuff for the most part was actually good.
There was one or two spots that was
And
just
I
like,
laughed.
okay, that was kind of cool. That was kind of funny.
But in general, I do concur and agree with you 100%, and I've noted this in the past, that yes, I wish you would just focus on wrestling, because I think there's more, well, I'm not going to say money, because obviously you do a good enough job doing what you're doing, but for my wrestling fan, I think there's more money for me, for you to be a wrestler, like strictly wrestling, and go out and do your thing. But of course, you guys go over. You beat the Iron Curtain, which you should have. And I wasn't high on this match, but
maybe because of Iron Curtain.
yeah, maybe. And I've liked Gregory Irons in the past, and I like Christian Faith. I don't know if it just was kind of like average. I think it was average. And then like the middle, well, there's some good middle, and there was some, and the ending was good. So I mean, I'm gonna give it like an average match. We'll go 3. It was just average.
I said Linden had great spots, as always. Linden, I'm just glad he's got the title. I don't think there's anyone else that suits that title better right now.
No.
I would have.
Well, Ciampa, but he doesn't care for it.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Fitchett with it before he got in tag team with Vega, but that didn't happen. But it's fine. But yeah, Linden's doing great work right now. I love him. Colt Cabana, love the wrestling talent. Lose the gimmick. Christian Faith, used to be a fan, but I'm starting to, that fandom's dwindling a little bit. I think it's because he's with Gregory Iron now, and he looks so much better just being that badass monster being by himself. I'm gonna go ahead and give this match a 2.5.
Fair enough.
But moving on. OI4K, Ohio's for Killers, going up against the Hooligans for the AAW Tag Team Championships.
Man,
Awesome.
good
Awesome.
match.
Awesome.
I came to. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Quiet on the set. Yeah, awesome. Great match. OI4K, hands down. I'm put them down to my favorite tag team, whether it's on television or anything right now. For me, I love those guys. They deserve to be being out there on television on the main show.
Well, they did have a match recently with GFW on their, was it their first? It might have been their first, bigger show that they did in that ballpark.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they fought. I forgot who they faced. They did lose. Oh, they fought Bull Club, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. That's who they fought, and they lost. But that's got to be good for them. So congratulations on that. That's a nice stage. I don't know what all stages you've been in. I know I've seen you. I thought I'd seen you on a dark match in Ring of Honor at a Ring of Honor show I went to. I could be wrong. It was a while ago. But either way, good for the GFW spot, and always we appreciate AAW. I want to note that I got caught coming back into your outside brawl. Fantastic, both of you guys, Hooligans and OI4K. Really, really good on the outside brawl that I was actually right there for. Very good job. You guys both worked hard. I love the fact that AAW didn't give this away, give the match away. You didn't like go all out. It was a really good match that you didn't even have. I can tell that you guys didn't go all out on, and it was still really good. So I'm highly looking forward to future things with you guys, seeing these two teams go together. So
a ton of chemistry with these two going at.
Finish, sir.
Finish. We had OI4K going on to win, but the Hooligans would get the final say. Quick low blow. I believe it was a low blow, if I recall. Or cheap shot was.
Bucky got involved, like hit him with the title, I think, or something first. And then
Buck Nasty got involved. Got a little Buck Nasty, man. Best manager I've seen in a while.
Minus Heyman.
Yeah, that of course. Buck Nasty's awesome, and then they would go on, and Buck Nasty come out, talk on the mic, saying he wants a fight, and then cue Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston came out, whooped him like he should have. I will say Buck Nasty sold the shit out of everything for him. Not taking a shot at Kingston at that, because we all mentioned that his suplexes are awesome and they look vicious. But even his clotheslines, the kicks, I mean, he just he oversold it to a point, but it was great. I enjoyed it. It was like Rock-esque selling like the stunner.
Yes.
Like it was really good. I enjoyed it. Nice little 2-minute squash match, and or it might have been 3 minutes, whatever. Nice little squash match, and
good for Nasty to get a spot other than just managing, but at the same time losing to a pillow slap.
He did oversell the pillow slap.
Yeah, just Chris Sabin.
Oh man, we can't go video without that, can we?
We can. Sorry, Chris.
We love you though. You're my boy.
You're my boy, Blue. Oh, the camera might slide.
Detroit does suck though.
Yeah, they do. So the Red Wings are.
Yeah, they suck terrible.
But anyway, going on, we had, this is probably the one of the night I'm going to go with. You had Chris Hero going up against Tommaso Ciampa, Psycho Killer.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree with you. Match of the night for sure. Not taking anything away from any other match or any other match we haven't talked about yet. But man, wow.
Said I haven't really seen Chris Hero like lately, but I've seen stuff like online, like looking stuff up on YouTube and back from when he was in like WWE developmental stages. I was never really the biggest fan. I always thought he was quite overrated, but seeing him in person, I was actually somewhat more impressed. I was happy with his performance because I wasn't expecting too much. And then you had Ciampa, who, God, I love this guy. He's getting up there like my top indie guys right now. He's so good. God, this match was outstanding.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch on another. It was just a great indie match. I mean, it was just great.
It was one of those matches that you sit there and you're just in awe for like the entire 15, 20 minutes. It's one of those things that tells. It's one of those matches that told a story, which is what needs to be done in almost every match. The match was outstanding. They were doing stuff like they were doing a little no-sell thing, like they'd punch each other like 5 or 6 times and tell them keep coming back for more. They did this a couple times back and forth. It looked outstanding.
Yep.
It's great work by these two guys. These guys had great chemistry in the ring together.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that they've worked together. Now, I mean, I've seen Hero a few times live now, and I've been impressed. I've been impressed every time. I wondered why WWE let him go when I first heard they let him go, because I never saw him live before WWE let him go. But I watched the videos, like on YouTube, and the old Punk stuff he did, and some of his NXT stuff I've seen, and some of the Ring of Honor stuff I saw videos of before. So I mean, I knew he had talent, and I mean, I understand WWE let him go because they say that he didn't stay in shape, which I get. I don't know why you would do that for Chris Hero, but whatever. It is what it is, and WWE missed on another talent because that match was awesome, and they're missing on all kinds of talent. I mean, which is fine, I guess, in a sense, because they would bury half of them, and it's nice to us. We get to see it in an independent. Sucks for the wrestlers that probably want to make it there to make more money.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be selfish or ignorant on that. I'm just stating that we do get the benefit from it as fans. And this is a must-see match for anybody seeing the show. This is a must-see match.
This is one of those matches that define wrestling, in my opinion.
Yes.
It's so good. Spots were great. I'm not going to give anything. I'm not going to give much. I don't want to give you the results, actually. Go buy the DVD.
We are a review show, though. We're supposed to give the results. All right, if you want a result, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and we'll tell you the result.
All I'm going to say
Does that mean?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go 4.75 stars.
I'm going 4.5.
Couldn't get the 5.
You're gonna get the
I don't
5.
even know why I couldn't get the 5.
I've only given 1 5 on these review shows. But, moving on.
I feel like I should tell him to finish.
Alright, tell him.
Ciampa.
Tell him, brother.
Ciampa won.
Ciampa won.
Very good match.
It was done well. Everything was executed great. Just great. Just
Yeah, it is a review show. We gotta tell him. We're not doing our jobs if we don't.
Moving on, we had Scarlett back again. Yeah. Okay.
Scarlett, hit this man up. He will make you a happy, happy woman. Maybe not with money, but in everything else.
You can try. But anyway,
we keeping this PG.
Trying to. We had the Marcus Crane experience. Marcus Crane going up against Tyson Dukes with Scarlett. Hi again.
He says hi.
But I will say, Marcus Crane's not the greatest guy, but me and Mike were talking. He had a good idea about a way they could kind of change Crane up a little bit. There's something there with Crane with this character that I really love. He's not the greatest wrestler. He's an amazing seller. I think if they worked with Crane a little bit, I think he could possibly be a good mid-card guy. But it's going to take a little bit of work still. But he has come a long way since the past 2-3 years. This was a filler match.
Yeah,
I am a fan of Dukes. I think he's got something there, but he just seems very. It seems like when he's wrestling, it's kind of like it's not a jobber match, but it just seems like he's overshadowed by people who aren't worthy of him, I guess.
I think I know what you're gonna, or how to say it. Dukes is such
He wrestles in matches that you know he's gonna win.
Yeah, right now, but I think that's because AAW is establishing him.
Yes.
He's very, very, very solid. He has that WWE look.
Yes, he does.
He's technically sound. I think I remember reading.
He's got a Benoit look to him a little bit.
Kinda, yeah. I think I remember hearing or reading that he's a trainer, so therefore he knows what he's doing. He's real meticulous. Is that the word? In the ring, he knows what he wants, and he's gonna go do it. And I think until he can come into his own for the fans, that's when they'll probably start doing something more with him. Which is fine because he should not just be thrown right in because you know what I mean. I've seen him in other matches before, other than when he just started making his return a couple months back. Or I've seen him face Elgin. I've seen him team with Elgin in Ring of Honor. I've seen him fight and I think he even fought Elgin in AAW a while back, unless it was the Ring of Honor show that I'm mixing up. And if that is true, I apologize. But fact of the matter is, I've seen him. I can see that he can go long in matches, and he can, you know, have a good match with other good talent.
Yeah.
Not saying this match was bad, because this match was a solid, quick match with Crane doing his thing and being entertaining, and Tyson looking vicious, which is, I think, what they wanted him to do. So.
Yeah, I see bright things ahead for Tyson Dukes. I'd like to see him eventually break off of him and the whole Matt Cage thing. I think he would work a lot better as a singles guy. I think he'd be a great heritage champion at some point down the road, but time will tell. We'll see. This match would end real quick. You know, Marcus Crane, lucky guy, got the motorboat. Scarlett, he gets paid for tonight, I guess, for doing that. You know,
That was his pay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The motorboat Scarlett?
Yeah,
I'm sure that he was like, they're like, hey, here's $20 for motorboat Scarlett. And he's like, I'll motorboat Scarlett.
Scarlett Show brought to you by SCS.
But
yeah.
all joking aside, I wanted to touch before we wrap this part of it up. I wanted to touch. I like Cage and I like Tyson together. I'm good with that. I'm fine. I'm curious to see where they're going with this, because, like I said, with the Hollister thing. So I just wanted to restate that.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. But your next match coming up, we had your women's match. It was actually an all-women's match.
Good job.
Thank you. You had Allison Kay, AK-47, who and Taylor Hendricks
versus
throat catch right up, going up against Heidi Lovelace and probably one of my favorite female wrestlers right now, Candice LeRae. She's awesome. Heidi's great. Taylor Hendricks was good when she was in TNA.
I'm surprised you even said that.
Bad. But yeah, I thought this match was going to be really good because Candice is great, Heidi's great, Taylor Hendricks is pretty good, but then Allison Kay, I'm like, well, if they shoot her aside for a little bit, it'll be good. Which they did, but for some reason this match just seemed very slow and never seemed to pick up pace, in my opinion. And it seemed like when they did try to pick up the pace a little bit, it wasn't 100% sound. I'll go with that. And Candice had good spots, even though she was probably in the match the least amount of time, which I was a little disappointed in. Even Heidi didn't even look at her at best tonight either.
No, she didn't.
And Allison Kay was just she's clunky, very stiff.
She's green. I think she's green. I think she's new, and I think AAW might be one of her first things. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I don't know. So this is not like a quote mic session on SCS review show here, AAW review show. I think she's just green. I keep wanting to find like something to really grasp on with her, because I don't want to like dislike people that obviously are going to be around for a little bit. I want to find the good and
right,
see
yeah.
it. I don't get her gimmick. The pinkies up. I mean, it's something different. It's something, so I'm cool with that. I like that. It's probably maybe her originality, and therefore good for that. But I don't get it. There's been no storyline, no storytelling about her and her character. I haven't learned anything in ring-wise about her character other than she's a heel, which is fine. I usually like heels. I'm not connected, and there are things that she does good, and there are things she does bad, and then the next week she'll do the opposite thing good and the opposite thing bad. So it tells me that she could be good, which is why I think she's green. That's my reasoning for it. The match now to the match. Candice wasn't in too much. Heidi was fine, but she didn't look her great self.
Yeah.
And Taylor,
I was disappointed in her.
in general, yes, but she still shined in a few spots.
Yeah, she had a few of the
And she
spots
had
with those kicks.
Yeah, and they were really good. And it's like, yeah, I remember why I liked you in TNA, and then like, and I actually, but after I found you in TNA, I found some of your, wow, where the hell did she go? VW maybe, was it? And I watched a couple things on that, and I was good. But yeah, just maybe the four of them had an off night. Maybe I just
That's what I think it was.
Maybe I was just not invested in it because I expected better, and it didn't start out like I expected. I expected a lot of spots and a lot of action, and I kind of didn't get it. So I mean, I guess I can't completely give you a full thing. So because of that,
It wasn't completely terrible though, by any
No, and I don't want to knock anybody because, like I said, they all had times where it's like, oh, that was good. And then they all had times to go, oh, what was that?
It's like, oh,
So
don't do it again.
I'm just gonna throw a 2.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a 2.5 into it. Your winners were Candice LeRae and Heidi Lovelace. And then we got to hear Candice LeRae's song, which is awesome. Gets me going.
I don't know. I got Champa's song still in my head for some reason. That was from like earlier in the night.
Yeah, moving on to main event of the evening. We had the current AAW heavyweight champion, All Ego Ethan Page, going up against Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Wrestling. Sorry.
Expecting big things with this. Big fans of both guys. Gargano, I don't understand why he is not headlining a Raw right now.
Right.
Drives me. God, this guy is so unbelievably good. He's Daniel Bryan, but 10 times better.
That's kind of like putting Brian down, isn't
I was never a huge fan of Bryan, but
it?
he's.
I am. I'm not gonna say huge, but I'm a fan. But anyways, yeah, Gargano's great. You're right.
Gargano's awesome. Ethan Page, his character is so good. All Ego, he lives up to the name. Everything he does with his character is great. His wrestling skills are awesome. Gargano's probably the best wrestler / superstar combination. I have yet to see a Gargano mess up. And I've been in AEW for what, like a year or two now?
I think you've been doing this for longer, right?
And every time everything is perfect that he does. And
oh, him. Sorry, I thought you meant you.
No. But everything that Gargano does, it's perfect. He executes everything perfectly. It's fluent. There it is again.
You like my word.
I like that word. But everything he does is just perfect, It's textbook. Everything's textbook. Ethan Page, for someone his size, he gets around the ring really well. And he executes moves perfectly. He executes moves you don't really see that often either, which I like. There's a little bit of the rarity in moves from him you get to see. But just an awesome match altogether. These two were able to tell a story in a match once again, which I love to see.
Yeah. I mean, really, I could just kind of concur everything that you said. You touched a lot on Gargano, which I agree with. I'll touch some on Page. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to what they're gonna do with him and his character. He just won the title from Alexander last month, or at the Vanguard show, and this was his first defense. He gave a good promo leading into it. So did Gargano, by the way.
Yes.
He won with a roll-up, with a low blow, and a low roll-up with the tights, so a nice heel win.
And didn't make Gargano look bad either. So.
Exactly. Good way to protect Gargano.
It was a great way.
Yep.
Great way to finish that.
And the match was nice. The end, not even like the middle to the whole end, it was just like 4.5 stars from the middle to the end. And not that the beginning was bad at all. It was just really, really good how they made that match roll. It was a good 22 minute match, I bet, somewhere in there. And I'm looking forward to AEW and what you have in store for Page. I hope it's not a month or two thing and then he's on to the next. I hope he gets a nice little run and gets some good story behind him and gets a nice rivalry instead of just throwing people at him. I hope there's something building. I hope you guys got something in mind for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds with Ego. I mean, I see nothing but great things from him. He holds the title very well. It's good, but
4-star.
Yeah, I'm going 4 on this.
Page 1. If we didn't.
Yeah, you said the roll up.
Okay. Yeah.
But altogether, I'm going to give this show a 8.5.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think an 8.5.
Awesome show, great show. Keeps getting better and better. All right, to our fans, come out with us. You guys are missing greatness.
Yeah. Rem, you want to rate the show?
8.
8.
We got an 8. Final thought, real quick. You had something about Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Kevin Owens. Yeah. This is going to be posted, this video will be posted 2 days or 3 days maybe after Battleground. That would have just happened this past Sunday, which is 2 days from now, filming. Kevin Owens, John Cena 3. I am really, really looking forward to this match. The first two are amazing. I think they're going to let it all go out and let it all go on this match, and I hope they do. I hope that I hope that WWE realizes what they're building here. You've already built up that U.S. Championship from Cena, obviously, with all the great matches he's been having with the great young talent that needs to be pushed, WWE. And Cesaro, Owens, didn't he have Sami Zayn before he hurt him? And did Neville have a shot or something? I forgot. But there's been some really good stuff going on. And you've made this U.S. title. I mean, I care about it now. I actually care about seeing the U.S. title match. And I'm not even a freaking Cena fan. And I care about the U.S. title match.
2 hours later.
Owens winning will catapult him himself, which he needs for the company, not for his character, because his character's already awesome, and he already showed everybody that thought he was just a fat cow, Alex Riley.
Oh, and Alex Riley.
Yeah, you remember that? His first NXT appearance said "flying fat cow" or something. Yeah, what a piece of crap, Riley. And he's showing everybody that he can go, and it's not Cena carrying him; they're carrying each other. And Owens is looking phenomenal, and Cena's looking good through it too. So making him, you've now made a title. What I mean by this is Owens now wants that U.S. title. He didn't before because he had an NXT title, even before he lost it. He wanted that title. So you've now made that title mean something to everybody, to the wrestlers again, to the fans. So by letting Owens go over, I think it's just the right business move. It's best for business, Triple H. So we'll see if that happens. I hope it does, and that's my final thought.
Final thoughts. It came on Twitter today that Ryback will not be defending his title at Battleground, which is 2 days before this video comes out. Yay and nay on this. Yay because I don't want to see him wrestle. He doesn't even deserve the Intercontinental title. Nay because he has a staph infection. CM Punk had a staph infection. You let him wrestle an hour in a Royal Rumble match.
Shaking my head.
But anyway, Facebook and Twitter down below. Follow like those. Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter as well. We want to hear from you guys. Keep sending us in questions, so we'll answer those in future videos. Like the video if you liked it. If you don't like it anyway. I will kick you in the buttocks. Share the video. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And YouTube, for those of you with the benefit of flash photography, the SCS brings you its first ever 5-second pose. YouTube, take it easy.
Peace. Welcome, YouTube.
Take 2.
Fucked it up. Welcome, followers, to
Take 3. Yes.
Oh, I don't mess up usually this much.